if you're doing ketogenic to lose weight, MCT has been shown to help efficiently burn fat and support weight loss. It actually helps you with a full feeling, like it suppresses your appetite. It helps you burn fat more effectively. What are the benefits of MCT oil? So MCT basically stands for medium chain triglycerides. And these are a type of fatty acids that are derived mostly from coconut oil or separated from coconut oil. And most people consider MCTs as a super fuel for your cells. They take it to boost their fat burning ability, increase their mental clarity. I think that Dave Asprey with his Bulletproof coffee really is the one that pushed MCTs out there. Everybody that's doing a ketogenic diet is taking MCTs. There is research on MCTs. I personally do not take, I take coconut oil, but I personally don't take an isolated MCT formula. That doesn't mean that I think that they're bad for you in any way. I think that more research is being done that shows MCTs can be extremely effective for different types of uses. But MCTs are broken down into 4 different types. You have the caproic acid, which is going to be your C6. You have your caprylic acid, which is going to be your C8. You have your capric acid, which is going to be C10. And then you have your lauric acid, which is C12. So the medium chain triglyceride is broken down into those 4 components. The Bulletproof, Dave Asprey at Bulletproof, he's really big in recommending the C8. And actually the studies show that C8 is the most ketogenic oil. And that means it bypasses the digestive tract and it goes straight to the liver where it's converted to fat-burning ketones. So I always recommend doing everything in synergy. So if I was taking an MCT from coconut, I would also add a little bit of coconut oil in there. And even if I was taking a concentrated C8, then I would also add probably a little bit of coconut oil in there. And it's just because I believe that everything that's created, if you're taking an isolate of something, like I always talk about turmeric, there's so many products out there that have isolated the curcuminoids from turmeric and the curcumin from turmeric. But whenever you take something out, then you lose the full spectrum potency of the whole plant. And all of those things are in there for a reason, which is fine. If you want to take an isolated, concentrated form of curcumin, then also take the full plant turmeric as well. If you want to take an isolated C8 of an MCT oil, then also take a little bit of coconut oil with it, or take all of the MCTs at the same time. So another thing when you're choosing MCT oil, make sure that you get an organic source. I mean, this way, not only are you making sure that you're taking the cleanest MCT, but you're also supporting the small farmers, the coconut farmers. You're supporting sustainable agriculture. You're supporting the healthy communities that it comes from. And the non-organic MCT oil may contain chemicals. It may contain fillers. They use a lot of times high heat and during the processing. And it's called a fractionation process. And, anytime you're taking something natural and you're not converting it in a raw state, you might have aftertaste, you might have other constituents, or you might have chemicals in there that may be harmful. Some of the benefits that I've read about and some of the benefits that people have been talking to us about for MCT oil, and I am big into intermittent fasting. If you haven't seen my water-only fasting videos, I'm about to come out with a book on fasting. So I am a big believer in ketogenic. I'm not a big believer in paleo-ketogenic or meat-based ketogenic and people recommending that you eat a pound of bacon every single day. I think that is horrible. but it's very beneficial for the body to start running on ketones instead of using glucose for fuel. And in order to get yourself in a ketogenic state, you're going to have to reduce your carbohydrates to less than probably maybe 20 grams a day or 5 grams a day, which most people are doing. It's very hard to be on a vegetarian-based ketogenic diet, because most people end up eating a lot of fats. But that's where MCT comes in. I mean, MCT can, if you're doing ketogenic to lose weight, MCT has been shown to help efficiently burn fat and support weight loss. It actually helps you with a full feeling, like it suppresses your appetite. It helps you burn fat more effectively. Some studies actually show that MCT oil can help you burn about 460 extra calories a day for men. Unfortunately, only about 190 extra calories a day for women. But studies are coming out now that shows that MCTs can be effective for your hormones and maybe help you not eat as much and live longer. I'm a firm believer that if you're doing intermittent fasting or you're doing 1 day a week water only fasting or anything like that, you give your body the ability to heal. It's all about your self-healing mechanism. What is suppressing my self-healing mechanism, and how can I reactivate my self-healing mechanism? If anyone has any more comments or any research studies or anything else that can help the listeners understand MCT better, if you've had good success with it, if you've had any side effects, I would love to hear about it. Please post any comments in the comments section below.